There are places on our planet that defy the rush of the modern world. They hold their breath, vast and silent under an endless sky. Kazakhstan is one such place. Here the land speaks in a language older than words, a tongue of wind and stone. The great steppe stretches to every horizon, a sea of grass that ripples with every gust, changing color with the shifting light. It is a kingdom of immense scale, where one can travel for days and see nothing but the curvature of the earth itself, a profound and humbling emptiness that resets the human soul and reminds us of our small place within the grand tapestry of nature. The terrain is not monotonous, but a subtle and shifting canvas. In the distance, the Tian Shan mountains rise like jagged teeth against the soft blue of the sky. Their peaks hold snow, even in the warmest months, their slopes carved by ancient glaciers and silent streams that trickle down to feed the plains below. To stand here is to feel the sheer power of geological time, to witness a landscape sculpted over millennia. The air is thin and pure, carrying with it the scent of wild herbs and damp earth. It is a place of profound stillness, where the only sounds are the call of an eagle circling high above, or the distant, almost imagined rumble of a rockfall. Below the mountains, strange and wonderful formations dot the landscape. Canyons carved deep into the earth reveal layers of red and orange rock, like a wound in the planet's crust. These are places like Charin Canyon, a miniature sibling to the Grand Canyons of the Americas, yet with its own unique and haunting character. Here, the wind has sculpted the rock into castles and towers, creating a silent, petrified city that seems to wait for the return of its long-vanished inhabitants. One can walk for hours through these natural corridors, feeling like an explorer on a different world, discovering secrets known only to the sun and the shadows. And then there is the sky. Nowhere else, perhaps, does the sky feel so present, so dominant. By day, it is a brilliant, almost painful blue stretching from one edge of the world to the other without a single interruption. But as evening approaches, it transforms into a spectacle of unimaginable beauty. The sun sinks slowly, painting the clouds in shades of fire and gold, casting long, dramatic shadows across the steppe. And when night finally falls, it reveals a universe of stars so bright and numerous they seem close enough to touch, a celestial blanket over a land that sleeps, dreaming of its ancient past. If you've enjoyed this journey into Kazakhstan's timeless beauty, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking explorations and untold stories from around the world. Join us as we continue to unveil the mysteries of our planet. Listen closely. The silence of the steppe is not truly empty. It is filled with the subtle music of life, a symphony that has played out across these plains for countless generations. The wind is the main conductor, a constant presence that whispers through the feathered grass and howls across the open plains. It carries stories from afar, tales of changing seasons, of migrating herds, and of the enduring spirit of this land. It is a sound that can be both gentle and fierce, a lullaby one moment and a roar the next, shaping not just the land but the very soul of the people who call it home. Life here has adapted to the vastness and the exposure. Wild saiga antelope, with their unique bulbous noses, move in great herds. Their movements a fluid dance across the grasslands. They are ghosts of the plains, appearing and disappearing with the seasons, their survival a testament to their resilience in this challenging environment. And then there are the horses, not just any horses, but the wild descendants of the first steeds ever tamed by humankind. To see a herd of them running free, manes and tails flying in the wind, is to witness a primal and powerful expression of freedom, their hooves thundering a rhythm that beats in time with the heart of the steppe. These are not the only inhabitants. Hidden among the reeds of the Great Lakes, one can find flocks of pelicans and flamingos, splashes of pink and white against the deep blue water. Eagles and falcons ride the thermal currents high above, their keen eyes scanning the ground for the slightest movement. Even the smaller creatures play their part. The marmots stand like sentinels at their burrows, their sharp whistles a constant alarm call that echoes across the valleys. Every living thing is connected, part of a delicate web of existence that has found a way to thrive in this immense and often unforgiving landscape. The sounds of this world are subtle and immersive. The gentle lapping of water against the shore of a remote lake, the distant cry of a wolf greeting the rising moon, the buzz of insects in the midday heat. These are the voices of the wild, the true soundtrack of Kazakhstan. They are sounds that speak of persistence, of adaptation, and of a natural order that continues undisturbed by the clamor of the outside world. To pause and simply listen is to connect with something ancient and profound, to hear the land itself breathing all around you, a slow and steady rhythm of life. In a land defined by its vastness, human connections are woven with incredible care and deep-seated tradition. The rituals surrounding marriage, in particular, are a beautiful and intricate tapestry passed down through generations. It is a process that begins not with a simple question, but with a formal, respectful ceremony known as kuda tusu. This is when the groom's family, laden with gifts, pays a visit to the bride's family. It is a negotiation, but also a celebration, a formal bonding of two families who will be united through their children. The air is thick with anticipation and respect as elders speak in measured tones, their words carrying the weight of history. Once the union is agreed upon, the preparations begin, marked by a series of exchanges and ceremonies. One of the most fascinating is the Kiz Uzatu, or the bride's farewell. This is not a sad occasion, but a grand celebration hosted by the bride's family to honor her departure. She is dressed in a magnificent traditional gown, often red, adorned with intricate silver jewelry, and a sokel, a tall conical headdress that is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. It is a moment of immense pride and emotion, a daughter's final night under her parents' roof before she begins her new life, celebrated with music, feasting, and heartfelt blessings. The wedding itself is a vibrant spectacle, a fusion of solemn ritual and joyous celebration. It is a community affair, with entire villages coming together to share in the happiness. Traditional music, played on the dombra and kobis, fills the air, its melancholic yet hopeful melodies echoing the landscape itself. Games are played on horseback, showcasing the legendary equestrian skills of the Kazakh people. It is a display of strength, grace, and communal joy. The bride and groom are the center of this whirlwind, their union blessed by the whole community. A promise not just to each other, but to the continuity of their heritage. Even after the main celebration, certain rituals continue, binding the new bride to her husband's family. She performs a salam baru, a respectful bow to her new in-laws, a gesture of humility and acceptance into her new home. These traditions are more than just formalities. They are the threads that hold the social fabric together. They provide structure, meaning, and a sense of belonging in a world that can often feel overwhelmingly large. Each ritual is a story, a lesson, and a promise, ensuring that the values of family, respect, and community endure as timeless as the steppe itself. At the heart of the Kazakh family, the woman has always held a role of immense importance and quiet strength. She is revered not merely as a wife or mother, but as the Shanirak's keeper, the guardian of the home's circular roof opening, the symbolic heart of the yurt and, by extension, the family. Her influence extends far beyond the domestic sphere. She is the custodian of tradition, the teacher of language and culture, and the emotional anchor of the family unit. Her wisdom is sought and her judgment is respected, a quiet power that balances the more visible authority of the men. The beauty of Kazakh women is often spoken of, a striking blend of Asian and European features that reflects the country's position as a crossroads of civilizations. But, their true beauty lies deeper, in their resilience and grace. They are raised to be strong and capable, equally at home managing a household, nurturing children, or, in times past, riding alongside men. This inner fortitude is visible in their steady gaze and their poised demeanor. They carry the weight of their heritage with an elegance that is both captivating and humbling, a living embodiment of their nation's enduring spirit. In the traditional family structure, the woman is the weaver of peace and the orchestrator of daily life. It is her hands that prepare the nourishing meals, her voice that sings the ancient lullabies, and her guidance that shapes the moral compass of her children. She fosters an atmosphere of warmth and hospitality, ensuring that any guest who enters the home is treated with the utmost respect and generosity, a cornerstone of Kazakh culture. Her role is not one of subservience, but of partnership, a vital and complementary force that ensures the family's prosperity and harmony, a task she undertakes with quiet dignity. This legacy of strength and influence continues today. While society evolves, the fundamental respect for the woman as the family's core remains. She is the keeper of memories and the builder of futures, the silent force that ensures the survival of culture through the simple, profound acts of daily life. Her role is a testament to the understanding that a strong family, and by extension a strong nation, is built upon a foundation of mutual respect and balanced partnership. She is and always has been the jewel of the hearth, whose light illuminates the path for generations to come. A traveler journeying through Kazakhstan cannot help but be struck by a profound and recurring question: why is so much of this immense country so empty? The sheer scale of the uninhabited land is, honestly, just breathtaking. One can drive for hours, seeing nothing but the endless horizon, the shimmering heat haze, and the occasional ruin of a forgotten settlement. This emptiness is more than just a geographical feature, it is a presence, a palpable silence that hangs over the plains. It feels ancient, as if the land itself is holding a secret, its vastness a memorial to a past that is too heavy to be spoken of aloud. The land whispers of a history filled with upheaval and sorrow. The winds that sweep across the steppe seem to carry the echoes of lost voices, of communities that vanished. This was the land of nomads, of great migrations, and of empires that rose and fell like the summer grass. But it was also a land that suffered immense trauma, a great and terrible famine that swept through the population, leaving a deep and lasting scar upon the collective memory. The emptiness is in part a haunting testament to this loss, a space where millions of lives once were, now filled only with the sighing of the wind. This vast territory also became a place of exile, a dumping ground for the unwanted. Entire peoples were uprooted from their homelands and forcibly moved here, left to survive in a harsh and unfamiliar environment. The plains became a prison without walls, the immense space a cage. Scattered across the landscape are the ghosts of labor camps, their decaying structures a stark reminder of a brutal chapter in human history. The land absorbed this suffering, and its silence today feels like a respectful, heavy pause, a space for remembrance of the pain it was forced to witness. Therefore, the emptiness of Kazakhstan is not a void. It is a landscape saturated with memory and meaning. It is a canvas on which stories of incredible resilience and unspeakable tragedy have been painted. The vast, open spaces are not evidence of absence, but of survival. They are a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of the human spirit to withstand even the darkest of times. To stand in the midst of this quiet desolation is to feel the weight of history under your feet, and to understand that some stories are so profound they can only be told by the land itself. As our journey across this enigmatic land comes to a close, we are left with a sense of awe that is, well, honestly difficult to put into words. Kazakhstan remains one of the planet's last great wildernesses, a place where nature's scale and power are on full, humbling display. Its beauty is not delicate or manicured, it is raw, wild, and immense. From the singing dunes of Altenimel to the turquoise depths of Lake Kindy with its submerged, skeletal forest, this is a land of surreal and breathtaking wonders. It feels as though creation itself is not yet finished here, that the landscape is still in a state of becoming. The true mystery of Kazakhstan, however, lies not just in its landscapes, but in its ability to endure. It has absorbed the march of empires, the echoes of conflict, and the profound sorrows of its past, yet its essential character remains unchanged. The steppe still stretches to infinity, the mountains still touch the heavens, and the eagle still soars on the wind. The traditions, so deeply woven into the fabric of family and community, continue to provide an anchor in a changing world. This is a testament to a spirit that is as resilient and timeless as the land itself. To travel here is to be reminded of what the world was like before it was tamed and charted. It is a place that invites introspection and demands patience. It does not reveal its secrets easily. One must be willing to listen to the silence, to watch the slow passage of the clouds, and to feel the vastness of the space around them. In return, it offers a profound sense of peace and a connection to something primal and elemental. It is a land that changes you, leaving an indelible mark on your soul long after you have left its shores. In the end, Kazakhstan's greatest treasure is its untouched soul. It remains a world apart, a sanctuary of silence and space in an increasingly crowded and noisy planet. Its stories are whispered on the wind, its beauty is etched into the rock, and its mysteries are guarded by the endless sky. And for as long as the wild horses run free across the plains and the traditions of the hearth are honored, this vast and beautiful land will continue to be a source of wonder and inspiration, a timeless reminder of the enduring power of nature and the human spirit.